September the 11th, 2001, the deadliest terror attack on American soil, which would result in the longest war in American history. Behind the attack, terror group Al-Qaeda led by Osama bin Laden, a man protected by Afghanistan's ruling faction, the Taliban. Less than a month after the attacks, the US begins bombing raids in the country.
These carefully targeted actions are designed to disrupt the use of Afghanistan as a terrorist base of operations and to attack the military capability of the Taliban regime.
By the end of 2001, the Taliban are driven from power. But in 2003, the US decides to invade Iraq, and the war in Afghanistan takes a back seat. In 2004, Afghanistan's first democratically elected president takes office, but the Taliban are not out of the picture. They wage a deadly insurgency. 2008 brings regime change in Washington, with Barack Obama promising to bring the troops home. But as violence increases, the US is forced to send more and more soldiers into combat, totaling over 100,000 in 2009, plus 50,000 NATO troops. In May 2011, almost 10 years into the war, the Americans kill Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden in a compound in Pakistan. For Washington, the mission is accomplished and the withdrawal begins. But some American troops do stay behind, there to support the inexperienced Afghan forces tasked with fighting an ever-violent Taliban. Troop numbers fluctuated during Donald Trump's tenure, but in 2020, Washington signed a fraught agreement with the Taliban, which would start the withdrawal of US troops on May 1st, provided the militants meet specific conditions. Joe Biden has now called for the final 2,500 US soldiers to come home by the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks this September. The war in Afghanistan has outlasted 4 American presidents and has killed more than 3,500 coalition troops and 157,000 Afghans, including over 43,000 civilians.